I know you put out a tweet, as a competitor, right? Like, you said, Roach, I want that fight. Good shit, though, like
Yeah,
that specific fight, a lot of people have seen, some ways. Some people thought Tank, I think majority of people thought Roach won the fight. There was some controversy with if it was a knee or not. So your take, I'm assuming if things don't get materialized or Roach wins or something, or even if Roach loses, I'm sure you as a competitor would want to compete with Roach. But what did you think about that fight? Like, did you
that
think it was
fight.
competitive?
Yeah, yeah. I think it was competitive. I feel like with them having I feel like the relationship that they got or they had, as
Mhm.
far as coming up together and kind of knowing the same people, working with the same people, it kind of was more of the fight was more of like I feel like I feel like so Roach came out and fought his best fight that he could possibly fight, right? Against Tank. He came out with his A game. Boom. And I feel like Tank came in that fight not underestimating Roach, but more like we got history. I know what he like, both of them basically, but Roach is gonna automatically have more of a little spark because he tried to get that spot. And Tank probably just like, I know you. I'm gonna do what I want to do to you. Or I'm gonna do what I've done to you. Because I know they fought prior. The fights might have been close or whatever, but I feel like Tank fought that fight not like fully like trying to get off. I don't feel like like he fought it more relaxed and chill
Mhm.
instead of really trying to get him up out of there. I think that he thought the fight may have been easier than what it was, and Rose did his thing. He took advantage of that, and shit, the fight came to a draw. But I think the rematch, honestly, I think the rematch is gonna be a good fight still. But I think Tank may get him up out of there this fight. And even with the knockdown and all that stuff too, I know you probably was gonna ask me about that. Uh, it was a close ass fight. It was a close ass fight. I feel like the draw was it was cool, but with him taking the knee, mm, like I say, tank.
Mhm.
Like they gonna give it to their man. They gonna give it to the guy with the who bringing in all the money. But it was a close fight overall. But the rematch, I feel like Tank gonna do. He gonna turn up on this next one.
You think he was locked in more with you than Roach, or you think it was kind
Oh, for
of just
sure, for sure. Hell yeah. I feel like he was a lot more locked in with me than Roach.
hmm,
Roach a good fighter.
hmm.
Roach a good fighter, but I just feel like it was more. He was more locked in when it came to me. Just because when you find a puncher like fighters who can punch, you gonna be more on your shit. You gonna be more on your A game because a guy can catch you or something. He probably didn't feel the same way when he fought Roach.
Hmm.
Like if
Are
you
you
just
watching
looking
a
at the
fight right
video.
now?
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
see the
actually am.
reflection on the
Yeah.
fridge.
Yeah.
Are you watching that fight specifically?
I'm watching that fight specifically. Yeah.
Hey, that's hilarious. I just caught that. I'm like, hold on, man. Like it's like almost like you
hmm
you describing the fight like you watch
Yeah,
it.
nah, I am. I'm watching it right now.
That's sick, man. Yeah, like that's awesome, man. Even when you do an interview, you got to study, right? You know.
Yeah, nah, for real.
So win or lose, Roach is still on. I mean, he's in your radar too, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like if Roach win, lose, whatever. I'm definitely willing to open to fight Roach.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look
awesome.
sharp. He real sharp with his shots and everything, but I'm willing to fight him for sure with his big head ass.
Yo,